Hi everyone. How are you doing? How are you doing really? I decided to pop on here and give a little collective energy update because things are crazy out there right now. I am not an expert astrologer by any means, but today is a full moon and a lunar eclipse. So that means shit be intense. And it really has been affecting people in such big ways. There have been a lot of collective images and messages coming through. So I really wanted to share them so that you could feel a little less alone. Obviously, take what serves you and leave what doesn't. But what I will say is because this eclipse is happening on a full moon, the moon really does deal in a large part with our bodies, our physical bodies. So if you've been experiencing really strange physical symptoms, a lot of that could be related to what's currently going on collectively, energetically, and with the full moon as well. What I will say is, for those of you who are trying to force flow in this time, traditional astrology, we don't use eclipses as a time to work magic. It's known to be a time when the light is unpredictable and unreliable. You almost treat it like a power outage. But I've never subscribed to that thought. I always believe, like, if you want to work magic in the light, in the dark, wherever you are. Like, if you want to bring your magic to the table, bring it on. This eclipse is a little different. It feels a lot different, actually. So those of you who are still having a magical time, congratulations, and let me know if that's you. But for the rest of us, what a big image that has been coming up for those of us who are really trying to force like flow in this time and feeling good. The image that was coming up in a lot of people's sessions was, imagine you take a surfboard and you go out in the middle of the storm and you're trying to catch a wave. It's not going to happen. Like, go back to your house, go inside and wait until the storm is over, and then you can come back out and catch your wave. But until then, just like hunker down, chill. It's going to be 10 times harder to try and force this right now than it is to just chill, give yourself what you need and relax and wait for the storm to pass. And what I will say is that's what we're all doing is waiting for this storm to pass. So your self-care practices are important in this time, but remember that we don't use self-care to force an emotion. We're not using self-care as a way to force ourselves to be happy or to not feel sad or angry or this or that. It's about caring for ourselves along the way, regardless of what's coming up. So that being said, if you're trying to just like, oh, I had a really bad day, but I'll take a bubble bath and then I'll feel amazing, or I'll do my meditation and then I'll feel great, or this or that, your normal self-care practices that maybe would make you feel like amazing and raise your vibration so quickly in a normal time, we still need them, but now we're using them just to get through. Like, instead of having the goal be, I want to feel amazing, maybe let's settle for like, I'm going to take care of myself through this. Instead of getting angry with yourself that you're not feeling amazing or doing great or thinking positive in this time, it's okay. Sit with what's coming up and use your self-care practices to help you move through it. The second image that was coming up, and this is really an important thing when we understand that the eclipse is happening to us collectively. So it's not just about you. It's happening to everyone around you too. Everyone around you is also being affected, including me. So no one's really exempt from this energy. So the image that was coming up is, it's like, especially in Scorpio season, it's like we're all walking through this haunted house that is filled with the worst of our fears, literally the worst of our fears. And in the middle of this haunted house, we're trying to sit down and have business meetings, or we're trying to talk to our partners about boundaries, or we're trying to, discuss things in friendships. And it's not working because everyone keeps getting triggered and freaked out because all their fears are here too. So again, with that being said, be gentle, be considerate, be compassionate. If you're feeling something, chances are other people are feeling it too. I know we all want our trauma to be extra cool and special, and it is, if that makes you feel better, but other people also have their own as well. That's really getting brought up in this time. So be gentle on yourselves and be gentle on the people around you as well. And the last thing that's been coming through for a lot of people's bodies in this time, self-care wise, is sleep. Just sleep. The universe has been being like, people's bodies have been being like, go to bed. Just go to bed. Like, just sleep through it if you need to. So get in as much sleep as you can. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're really drinking water and just taking care of your physical body. And it will lead us to the other side. Eclipses are designed to like shift and change things up. So that's great. But right now, let's ride out the storm and work through what we have when we emerge at the end of this. Hopefully this helps you feel a little less alone. If you have any questions about the collective energy at this time, based off what I've said in this video, please comment below or message me. But I'm sending you all deep love and care and protection, and breathe through it and go to bed. Okay. I love you all, and I will see you on the other side of this.